Welcome to CGT 25001 Professional Practices. I am Professor Glutzbaugh. In this welcome video, we're going to look at the course syllabus and just a brief introduction to the course. You can see in Brightspace here that we have one course that I'm using that I've merged the online and the face-to-face versions, so everyone will be getting the exact same content. Within Brightspace, we'll look in here a little bit. For starters, we've got this upcoming week that's put into place. I organize content under the Content tab, Content heading up here. You'll find the syllabus there. You can also go under Course Tools and look for Assignments. And that's where I will post your assignments for turn-in, and I will also link them back to the Content tab. So ideally, all you would have to do is come to the Content tab. There you can see the syllabus load. Under this week-by-week view, it expands. We'll see that we've got this narrative here. And ideally, you would be able to come to the content and go to the item that we're looking at that time of the semester, and if there is a submission, it would be linked in there. But additionally, you should also be able to go to Course Tools and Assignments to look for assignments that need to be submitted there as well. I would like to ask that everyone go to Course Tools, Announcements, choose More Options and Notifications, and then turn on notifications for announcements. That way, if anything is posted to this area right here on Brightspace, you should receive an email notification for it. There are a lot of tools within Brightspace. We will use some of them we will not use, and I'm sure you're becoming accustomed to that as well in other classes. Let's begin by going to Content and looking at the syllabus. So you can see here, first look through the syllabus, check the announcements section regularly, that's the main page, the course home. Check the content section regularly, that's where we are now, and check the assignments section for submitting your assignments. This class is taught by both myself and Dr. Tim McGraw. Our teaching assistant for this semester is Hannah Sherwood, and her contact information is here in the syllabus. You can read some more information about the course. Mostly what I want to point out in the syllabus is the deliverables and the rough weekly layout. This is subject to some change as the semester goes on. So I've placed it in the syllabus here, but we will, as things develop or need to flex or move around, that will change. You will develop a personal narrative worth 20% of your grade, a resume worth 30% of your grade, a portfolio worth 30% of your grade, and a cover letter worth 20% of your grade. The general layout of the course, this is the week beginning January 18th and 25th and so on. So our first day was a holiday, so our first day is actually going to be on the 25th. So you don't need to expect to have anything done before the 25th. We will begin discussing the narrative there. You have a little while to complete the narrative, but at the same time, the resume also begins in that, and then the initial resume is due a few weeks later. I want to point out that the Polytechnic Virtual Career Fair is on February 3rd. That's not very far away, so if you were not aware of that, hopefully you can prepare for it. Update your resume as best you can. Try to spend some time there, and it's something that we'd probably like to talk about in class and see how it goes, and see what your thoughts are on the virtual career fair. As we move through the semester, we will move into portfolios and your cover letter as well. Throughout the semester, we'll have some guest speakers. Some of those will be from CCO. We'll have one, I've requested one to talk about resumes and job fairs and networking, and then acing the interview. We have also been in contact with our advisory board, and there are some members that would be interested in speaking with you as well. So we will try and line those up, and of course this will change if that happens. So the rest of this you can feel free to look through. I'd like for you to look through it and be comfortable with it. The rest of it is fairly typical of what you would expect to see in your course syllabus. I don't want to spend a lot of time reading it to you in this video, other than we will just scroll to the end here. So that is there for you to look at and go over before class begins officially. So again, we will use Brightspace this semester. So our communication of if something is assigned, it will be here in Brightspace. If there are notes, they will be delivered through Brightspace. This will be our central mechanism this semester. So I expect to use that. As I build things under the content area, I will build them under this heading week by week view, so they will just continue to add here as a subset of this week by week view. So that is a brief introduction to the course. I look forward to seeing you all, those of you that are face-to-face. Look forward to seeing you all, those of you that are online. I look forward to having a good semester with you as well.